me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Right now, right now. Right now, right now. Right now, right now. Right now, right now. Got a real good feeling. Got a real good feeling. Like there is lightning deep in my bones. Got a real good feeling. I won't hit no ceiling. I'm going higher than I've ever known. Got a real good feeling. This place is jumping off hard as it can get. No, we won't ever stop dancing on the edge. We like it dangerous, we like to see you split. Turn up another notch, you ain't seen nothing yet. Let me tell you something. 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 Right now, right now. Right now, right now. Right now, right now. Right now, right now. Got a real good feeling. Got a real good feeling. Like there is lightning deep in my bones. Got a real good feeling. I won't hit no ceiling. I'm going higher than I've ever known. Yeah, I got a real good feeling. I won't hit no ceiling. Like there is lightning deep in my bones. Got a real good feeling. I won't hit no ceiling. I'm going higher than I've ever known. Got a real good feeling. Right now, right now. 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 Oh, I got a real good feeling. Got a real good feeling. Like there is lightning deep in my bones. Yeah, I got a real good feeling. I won't hit no ceiling. I'm going higher than I've ever known. Yeah, I got a real good feeling. Got a real good feeling. Like there is lightning deep in my bones. Yeah, I got a real good feeling. I won't hit no ceiling. I'm going higher than I've ever known. I got a real good feeling.
Hey guys, what's going on? Jebb here, and in today's video, guys, we are going to be doing some technical analysis on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, and most importantly on Cardano. As you guys know, Cardano has been rallying quite a bit lately, and as I talked about over on Ben's channel yesterday, I firmly believe that of the top 10 cryptocurrencies, Cardano is the one cryptocurrency that is not overinflated. I think that Bitcoin and Ethereum needed to correct, but right now, funnily enough, Cardano is still rallying, and I think I have the answer as to why. You might be interested, so stay tuned on that. We're also going to be talking about Binance because some massive news is being talked about here in the cryptocurrency space of the Securities and Exchange Commission, the IRS, and some other federal government agencies looking into Binance, the exchange, on accounts of securities, not fraud, but securities infringement, I will say. I want to be vague with my terminology here because we're going to jump into that here in a second. Guys, I'm looking forward to today's stream. We are joined as never by,
well, as always,
sorta, kinda Smay.
Hey guys, so I just want to clarify, I'm not Tim.
Really?
Yeah, it's surprising, right? So you know how like non-crypto Tim is non-crypto Tim, right, guys? Well, I'm like out of the loop, Smay. I know about crypto, and I'm actually pretty proficient in the crypto lingo, but I am not up to date on a lot of the news. So if I say some nonsense, you guys can call me out. I'm gonna try to not say a lot of nonsense. But,
we want to hear your nonsense, Smay. That's your whole character.
We'll keep it as low. I'll try to play
Smay,
the Tim
if we don't have your nonsense, then what do we have? Right?
You have me.
I have you. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, if we don't have your nonsense, we don't have you. That's my point.
No, you have me. The real me.
The real you is nonsense. Anyway, guys, we are joined as never by definitely not high Zach, who is definitely not high, producing the show.
Vaccines, what's going on?
What'd you say about vaccines?
I said we in the vaccines.
Oh, I thought you said we in the vaccines. I was like, what in the world? He's making a political statement there?
No, we don't talk about political stuff here.
Did Smay get promoted to president now? No, guys, I'm not the president yet.
Smay is your president for today because our current president is incapacitated. He is off fighting a dragon and taking over South America.
I'm the vice president.
You're the vice president?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the vice president now.
I'm
okay.
Vice President
He just
Smay.
promoted himself. There you go, guys. Hashtag Vice President Smay in chat. Guys, we have a lot to look forward to on today's stream. I want to hear your thoughts before we even jump into it. What are you looking to get out of this stream? I would love to answer any of those questions. This is going to be a little bit more of a looser stream than normal. We're going to be doing some technical analysis. There's not a ton of structure here because there's not a ton going on in the news. So yeah, we're going to be doing a ton of technical analysis. We're going to be talking about Binance, and I want to spend a lot of time interacting with you guys. We also have to go over our price predictions, which I don't know if we have in front of me because we are terrible at planning. We forgot to read our planning document this morning. Tim is the glue that holds the team together, but let's see if we can't remember what they were. Smay, what were your predictions?
My predictions.
Is this them right there? That
Uh,
might be them. I think that's it. One of those over there.
that's
price predictions.
definitely not it.
Well,
oh, yeah, it is.
that
Yes,
is
it
it.
is it.
Okay, so Smay's gonna go over
All
the
right,
price
guys,
predictions.
you guys ready? I'm gonna play Tim. So that being said, so I have here my predictions of. Can you pull up the prices? Because I don't have the prices
Yes,
right here. So
I
I
will
need to
do
know
that.
the current prices. See who won.
Yes.
All right, guys. So. For ADA, I got disqualified because they claimed I cheated.
Oh, and I have a video real quick that Smay had no idea I was going to pull this up that I need to show you guys from Tim yesterday. So I don't know. Can we switch to me? Can you see this? Okay. Can you see this? Okay. So I'm going to play this.
You have something to say? All right, so I'm not able to be on the show for this, but Smay, you are not allowed to throw me under the bus on this. While I was aware that you cheated, it was not my idea, and I did not support it. It was all you. Don't try to throw me under the bus. You're the one who did it. You have something?
All right. Well, I didn't try to throw him under the bus, guys. I did that yesterday's stream. Anyways,
He tried to cheat.
So, anyways, that's a bunch of nonsense, guys. So, anyways, that being said, I guessed 201, but I got disqualified. Jebb guessed $2, and Tim guessed $1.99. As if that was any better than 1 cent. Okay, come on.
Hey, but
Nonsense,
he didn't
guys.
change it though. You changed it halfully through.
Anyways, so what's the price? Who won?
Cardano
that?
is currently trading at $1.91.
Okay, so that is Tim.
That is a Tim. Tim pulled out the Vic
Tim
on that.
Got the victory, guys.
Hashtag Team 10.
I think you should be disqualified, though.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so for Ethereum, I had a very, very bullish prediction, guys. I really did believe in Ethereum, and usually I don't, but I did this time. I thought Ethereum was going to go to $4,766. I don't even need to look at the price. I know it didn't do that.
It's at 4,000 flat right now.
Yeah, so then we have Jebb with 4,300. And Tim with 4,400.
Ooh.
That goes to Jebb.
Ooh,
Congratulations, Jebb.
tiebreaker. Let's see who's gonna win.
Congratulations, Jebb. All right, and then for Bitcoin, what's Bitcoin at?
$50,673.
All right, well, we already know the victor of that. So my prediction was 60,000. Tim's prediction was 62,000. And Jebb's was 58,000, guys. So it looks like Jebb won 2 out of the 3. Congratulations, Jebb. Congratulations.
Hashtag chop the tree, cut the beard, or cut the tree, chop the beard, something like that. I don't know. You guys started that
Guys,
hashtag.
Hashtag swing in the tree with the Smaytang,
Oh
guys.
my gosh.
Come on.
All
You
right,
already
guys.
know.
Well, we have a lot of technical analysis to do. Like I said, I would love to hear your comments over in chat about what you would like to see out of today's stream. Any questions you guys have, feel free to leave them because we are going to be doing a lot of Q&A in today's stream. But I do want to start off with some news. So let's go ahead and jump onto my screen. We have something here. DOJ, what do we got? My screen's not connected. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go to full screen, and I will read off of this while Smay works on that. DOJ IRS reportedly investigating Binance cryptocurrency exchange. Binance, one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges, is currently under investigation by the Justice Department and the Internal Revenue Service, Bloomberg News reported on Thursday, citing people with knowledge of the matter. As part of the inquiry, the officials who probe money laundering and tax offenses have sought information from individuals with insight into Binance's business, the report says. We take our legal obligations very seriously and engage with regulators and law enforcement in a collaborative fashion, a spokesperson for Binance said in an email, adding that the company does not comment on specific matters or inquiries. This is a very short article. I know you can't see it right now. We're working on fixing that, but I'm just going to go ahead and finish it. Just another couple of sentences. We have worked hard to build a robust compliance program that incorporates AML principles, anti-money laundering principles, and tools used by financial institutions to detect and address suspicious activity, the spokesperson for Binance said. The investigation comes after Germany's financial regulator BaFin last month warned that Binance risked being fined for offering its securities tracking digital tokens without publishing an investor prospectus. So here's the deal, guys. Whenever you are building an asset that tracks the value of a company or of a stock, like a security, what you're essentially doing is you're offering something that is called a security. So if you're not familiar with securities, essentially every stock on a stock exchange is a security. Those securities are subject to certain regulations and certain regulatory oversights by the Securities and Exchange Commission. If you are not in compliance with that, then you are in violation of securities law, and that is a very big deal, and the SEC does not take that lightly. We've seen that happen in previous years. We actually have seen relatively recently the SEC took XRP and the company Ripple to court for offering unlicensed securities, which they claimed XRP was one of. At the end of the day, if you are offering a security and it's not under the proper regulatory channels, that's a big boo-boo. That's a big no-no, and that is going to get you all kinds of scrutiny. And lately, we've seen Binance offering different tokens that follow different companies. And this is the kind of thing that we've actually been talking about a little bit on the channel. I've talked about on the channel before, what does it look like if a government agency starts looking at Binance saying, wait a second, Binance coin looks like a security that follows the value of Binance the exchange. So that's one side of the coin. And the other side of the coin is, what about these quote-unquote securities that they're claiming Binance is offering? What if those actually are securities under something called the Howey test? The Howey test was developed in the 1930s to identify what a security is. Very complicated, not for the purposes of this stream. But what if Binance Coin could be considered a security? And what if the other things that they are offering are considered a security without having something called an investor prospectus, which is one of the documents required if you're going to offer securities? At the end of the day, guys, this is a very big deal because Binance is, by volume, if I'm not mistaken, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the entire world. And them coming under a regulatory oversight and investigation like this is something we need to pay attention to. So we're going to go ahead and discuss here with chat, and I'd also love to hear, Smay, if you have any thoughts on this about what this might mean for the future of Binance and for cryptocurrency. What do you think, Smay?
I mean, I just think there's something really ambitious, but also very sketchy about offering what is technically, you're basically taking an actual security like a Tesla or an Apple, and basically just saying, we're going to make a crypto version of it, and it's going to follow the price. And you can invest in Apple and Tesla or whatever without actually investing in it and investing in this crypto. There's just something really like, you're stepping on the SEC's toes.
Yeah.
Like, what are you expecting? Like at that point, it's like you should expect the heat to come down on you because you're literally straight up just saying like, friggin' screw you, the SE, whatever friggin' letter number it is.
Alphabet soup government agency, the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Yeah, the security, yes, there we go, SEC, or what, is that it? No, I don't know.
Yes, at the end of the day, guys, what you need to understand is that this is something that is going to happen right now. It's something that has happened in the past, and it's something that is going to happen again in the future. This is not new. We have seen government agencies looking at cryptocurrency saying, hey, cryptocurrency, I don't like this, or hey, cryptocurrency, I don't like that. Something you have to remember, and actually on Around the Blockchain yesterday, Ben said this, and I'm going to quote him. He was saying, what you have to understand is if you're on Binance or you're on Bybit or something like that, when you shouldn't be, then you need to understand when a regulatory agency starts going after the exchange, their job, whether or not they do that all the time, but their job is allegedly to protect the consumer. It's not to protect the platform, it's to protect the consumer. So them going after Binance is not going to screw over anybody on Binance, because if Binance is doing something wrong and you do it on their exchange, it's Binance that is in trouble. So keep that in mind if you're using Binance. You don't have to be worried about this, but this is something that might impact adoption if the world starts to view cryptocurrency as being anti-government or anti-regulation, which, by the way, it kind of is, but at the end of the day, if that's looked at as in a negative light and looked at in a criminal light, then that's something that could impact public perception of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now, I don't know whether or not Binance is in infringement of anything. I am not a lawyer. I am not a securities attorney. I have no idea, and neither do any of us. The news simply isn't out. There's been no verdict coming out from this investigation. Right now, they're working together, it seems like. It's not even looking like Binance is necessarily in jeopardy of being charged with anything, but they're looking through things. So this is a bit of a, to be honest with you, part of the reason I want to talk about this is because it's kind of a nothing burger right now. There is an investigation going on, which, by the way, this news broke yesterday. It broke yesterday. This has actually been going on for a few months. Just no one's been talking about it. I wanted to talk about this and quell your fears because this is not the end of Binance. This is not the end of crypto. This is just not that big of a deal is what it is. The one thing that it might do is impact public perception of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. That's something we need to pay attention to. But otherwise, I think we're perfectly safe and fine here. Smay, do you have any thoughts on that? Do you see anything good in chat?
Yeah, I like you were just saying. It's really one of those just wait and see moments, guys.
Yeah, it is.
You just gotta wait and see. Ben Galette asks, what's better than Robinhood? Anyone know? Any other exchange?
Dang.
All right. I don't know. All right, let's see here. Okay, question. Is the decentralization and non-regulation of Bitcoin giving power to the rich persons to plummet the price by a couple $1,000s with just a tweet? Is there regulation needed?
No. And I'll tell you why. Because the free market is the thing that should be regulating that. And whenever you let a free market regulate things like that, then things even out. At the end of the day, Elon Musk can accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible, and Elon Musk can accumulate as much clout as possible. But Elon Musk is not a big enough character to completely shift the way that this market operates. He can make a price shift with a tweet. He can cause the price to change. But at the end of the day, he might already be stepping on the toes of the Securities and Exchange Commission with him talking about Bitcoin being good and then talking about Bitcoin being bad. I would not be surprised if the SEC was looking at him again for saying, hey, my friend, you're causing a multi-trillion-dollar market to start moving around with your comments. You need to be careful with that. That is something that might happen. At the end of the day, if we let the free market dictate this, then the free market will be perfectly fine. Bitcoin is worth something, and Elon Musk cannot strip away that underlying intrinsic value no matter what he says. And he understands that as a business owner, and we need to understand that as entrepreneurs in the trading and investing game. It's a good question, but I don't think it's a threat.
Yeah, he actually, if you guys are referring to Elon, which I mean, you guys are referring to Elon. The fact is, he's already kind of gotten smacked on the wrist for that before when it came to Tesla and some other stocks.
Funding acquired, he said.
People were like, "Hey, you need to stop that." So he's already been kind of like, avoiding that kind of space. I feel like if they come at him again and just be like, "Hey guys, counts for crypto too," then he's gonna be like, "Oh, all right."
Yeah. No, I actually have his tweets up over here. Are we able to go on the screen now? Is that fixed? Cool. Let's jump onto my screen really quickly. I want to show a few tweets here that Elon Musk talked about, and then we're going to jump into some technical analysis. I know you guys are interested in seeing that. But he said, first of all, we had this tweet that we looked at yesterday. But following that, actually during our show yesterday over on Ben's channel, he said, it's high time there was a carbon tax. That's the first thing he said. Then he said, to be clear, I strongly believe in crypto. And by the way, this might be the strongest opinion he has ever vocalized on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. He's been talking all day long about how much he thinks Dogecoin is funny. He's been talking all day long about how much Tesla has bought Bitcoin, but now he's coming out and saying, to be clear, I strongly believe in crypto. That's interesting, something that we haven't seen before. But it can't drive a massive increase in fossil fuel usage, especially coal. That's what he said. He also said this, which I wanted to bring to your attention. Working with Doge developers to improve system transaction efficiency, potentially promising. We are going to be keeping an eye on that because that is a very interesting tweet. It is another one of those wait and see kind of deals. But if they start trying to do a bunch of, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want with Dogecoin, but Dogecoin fundamentally is never going to be better than Bitcoin. Even if it transacts with more volume, it's just not. Anyway, that's something that we'll keep an eye on here. My point here is this. Elon Musk, and let's go to full screen. Elon Musk has a lot of sway. Yes, he does. But at the end of the day, cryptocurrency is valued not because Elon Musk says it has value or not because he says that it's using too much electricity. Cryptocurrency has value for many other reasons that we talk about every single day here on the channel. And with that said, let's go ahead and look at the value of Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin, and let's do some analysis. I know you guys are interested in that. We're going to do Cardano afterwards. Then we're going to do some Ethereum. Then we're going to answer some questions. Then I'm going to let you go on about your day. So let's go ahead and jump onto my chart. Guys, here on the 4-hourly chart, as you know, Bitcoin was in this rising wedge, which I told you guys about a week ago. Look, rising wedges break bearish 70% of the time. Plus, we had a downwards trending market moving into this, so it actually operates as a bear flag as well. That is indicative that the market was about to break to the downside, and so far, that is exactly what has happened. We saw Bitcoin correct 20% in 16 hours. Massive dump. Everybody freaked out. Everybody got scared, except for me. Now, everybody didn't get scared. I'm exaggerating, but a lot of people were very concerned about this. And at the end of the day, it's not something that we need to be terribly concerned about. And I will show you exactly why. If we go out here to the daily chart, or actually, excuse me, let's go out to the weekly chart, we can see that Bitcoin has actually just bounced off of the 20 weekly exponential moving average. If you know anything about the history of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, you will know that that's actually a very good sign. In 2016 and 17, we bounced off of this uptrending moving average 8 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then kind of 8 right here. Bitcoin bounced off of that trend line, off of that exponential moving average many times. If you'll notice, the last time we touched this was back over here in September. That was roughly 245 days ago. If you went in here and did some statistical analysis on all of these different touches, you would find that over the course of 800 days, 8 touches, that's about 100 days between each touch. We haven't touched this level in 250 days now. It was high time that we pulled back and tested the 20 weekly EMA. I have been saying that for 3 months. To be clear, I've been saying, guys, we need to go down somewhere in the $40,000 region, test the 20 EMA. I even started saying that back when it was sitting at $40,000, and I was saying it when it was sitting at $42,000. I said, I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Mark my words, watch out for it. It has now happened. We have now touched the 20 weekly EMA. Anyone that knows anything about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency knows it's a decent idea to buy at the 20 weekly EMA when we touch it, because at the end of the day, that's the thing that supports the market. Let me ask you this question. Has anything fundamentally changed for the negative in the last 2 months since Bitcoin has been trading sideways and moving to the downside? No, it hasn't. Nothing. Period. We've seen some FUD come out of Elon Musk and some FUD come out of Binance, but who cares? This project is getting more adoption every single day. More people know about Bitcoin now than they did 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 12 months ago. This is a growing market, and it's growing very fast. And because of that fact, cryptocurrency has a very bright future. If we're not on full screen, let's go to it. As you guys can see, we are. Okay, cool. We need to get a monitor up over there so I can see. Here's the thing, guys. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have a very bright future. They have a very high intrinsic value because of how many people see the value in them. They're going to do very well, but someone named Max Rido, a contrarian dude over on the Around the Blockchain show yesterday, he was talking about something that we've talked about on the show many times here. Bitcoin had very high market dominance. In fact, let's jump onto my screen, and I want to show you guys this so you have a visual. Bitcoin had very high market dominance back about 4 months ago. In fact, if we look here on my screen, in January, beginning of the year, Bitcoin had 70% market dominance. Right now, it has 40%. It says 44%. It's 40%. This just hasn't updated. If we zoom in here and we look at Ethereum, Ethereum, in the same time, has rallied from 12% all the way up to 18%. The other category has rallied from 10% all the way up to 20%. In fact, I don't know if I can find it quickly here, but I actually saw Binance tweeted about this. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it. I did not plan for this, but Binance tweeted this. Let's see. At Binance. Let's grab this. Binance tweeted something right here. This is what I'm looking for. Bitcoin dominance in January versus now. As you can see, January 2021, Bitcoin's market dominance made up 71%, along with Ethereum and Bitcoin alone made up 82%. Right now, Bitcoin and Ethereum make up 61%. Bitcoin's lost market dominance, and the others category has eaten up a ton of it. So let's go to full screen. What does this mean? Here's what this means. It means Bitcoin got boring for too many people. People wanted to sell Bitcoin. They want something more interesting. So what did they do? They went into the altcoins. But now the altcoins have rallied so much. They've gobbled up so much market dominance. At the end of the day, that will only last for so long. That value is going to start moving back into Bitcoin, and we already see it happening. Yes, Bitcoin is correcting, but that value from the altcoins that's sitting over there right now, I think is going to move into Bitcoin. It's going to move into Cardano. We're going to talk about Cardano in a second and why I believe that. But I see a lot of value moving into Bitcoin and Cardano, and we don't want to miss out on that. Guys, the bull market is not over. The bear market is not coming. I see no indication that that is occurring. I see a multi-$100,000 Bitcoin in the next 12 months, and I have good reason to believe that. We talk about it every single day here on the channel. So I want to hear your thoughts in the chat. What do you think about Bitcoin's health? Where do you think Bitcoin is going? And are you buying Bitcoin at this 20 weekly EMA dump? Let's go ahead and look at chat here for a minute.
Right, so we have 2 donations right now.
Thank you guys.
We have one from Dimitri Jutris. He says, can you check Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart with all indicator, and is the MACD on the 4-hour as good as the MACD on the daily?
Sure, let's go ahead and answer Matt C, and then I will do that. Matt C donated $19.99. Again, thank you. He's always donating. I appreciate that. Matt C is single-handedly funding our operations lately. He keeps donating. Thank you so much, my friend.
You guys are giving me a paycheck.
Yeah, seriously. Coffee and donuts on me, fellas. Love this. Excuse me. Thank you for another great week. Another week of great content. Love this channel. Prayer sign. Thank you, my friend. We are very appreciative for that donation and for your support. Now, to the first question. Can you check Bitcoin on the 4-hourly chart with all the indicators and the MACD on the 4-hourly chart as good as the MACD on the daily? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and jump onto my screen, and we shall go ahead. If we jump over to the 4-hourly chart, on the 4-hourly for Bitcoin, we have found support at $47,200. This is where we bottomed out. This is actually a pretty good sign. It means that we have not set a lower low. That's a good thing. My question is, do we come back down and test 47,000? Because as you guys know, if you're in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, we have a video over here where we talk about support and resistance. It's in this video right here. And I explained to you in that video, whenever you test a level of support once or twice, generally speaking, it's probably going to hold. If you test it a third time, then that's the indication that it might be about to break, because the idea goes, if I'm testing this over and over and over again, why am I doing that? How long will this last? You start getting curious, like, why do we keep testing this? Are we going to break it? You know what I mean. So here's the thing. Bitcoin on the 4-hourly chart is below the 20 exponential moving average. We need to break above that. Remember, the 20 EMA is the signal for uptrends and downtrends on every time frame. On the weekly chart, it signals bull markets and bear markets. On the 4-hourly chart, it signals short-term uptrends and downtrends on secondary rallies and downtrends. As far as the 4-hourly chart MACD, there's a bullish cross coming in, and I think this might have been why you were asking this. This bullish MACD cross is more than likely going to result in Bitcoin rallying to the 20 4-hourly exponential moving average. But the thing is, unless we break that, you want to be careful trading this. You want to be careful entering this MACD cross trade and buying it with that in mind, because if we reject off the 24-hourly EMA, then the MACD can do whatever it wants, but it's not going to continue rallying. So I would be careful about entering a trade right now on Bitcoin, but definitely pay attention to that 20 exponential moving average down here. The RSI is low and recovering, and on the daily chart, we can see that the MACD is incredibly bearish, but that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. In fact, you can see it's starting to reverse as we speak. So let's go back to full screen and let's discuss. Let's see. Any other great questions in chat? Thank you guys so much for your support. And by the way, if you have any questions that we don't get back to in this stream, make sure to shoot us an email, support@cryptojebb.com. We will get back to you as quickly as we possibly can. We want to answer as many questions as we can, but sometimes there's just so many and we can't get back to all of them. So.
All right. So I have a question from I cannot pronounce your name. Hi, I bought 88.
That's his name?
No, I just can't pronounce his name. Hi, I bought ADA a few hours ago using the ADA ETH pair based on my TA, but I'm not yet confident in TA. Hoping you could check the chart to confirm if I made the right call.
Yeah, absolutely. We're actually planning on doing some Cardano technical analysis here in just a second. So let's answer a few more questions, and we will go ahead and do that. Good question.
I have a question. Why haven't you liked the stream yet, guys?
Ooh, smash that like button.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
We got 3,500 subscribers yesterday from Ben. Give us a one in chat if you're from Ben's show. Ben Armstrong, BitBoy Crypto, pretty cool guy. I know him. Very much appreciate being on his channel. Jebb, great on Around the Blockchain. What did you think of the one person saying he thought alt season was almost over and everyone would be putting their money back into Bitcoin? So, Darren, that was Contrarian Dude, Max Wright. He... I don't know if you heard me in the show. I actually said I totally agree with you, and he started his little talk on that saying, I think I'm gonna fulfill my name and be the contrarian dude. And I was like, no, actually, I'm in complete agreement with you. I've been saying that for a little while. I think this whole gigantic altcoin rally is popular. It does very well here on YouTube. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are very interested in Bitcoin because it is the foundation of cryptocurrency. It tackles the largest problem that the modern world has that cryptocurrency has the ability to address. That's inflation-hardened currency, such as Bitcoin. I think a lot of that value is going to start transitioning back into Ethereum and Bitcoin as the altcoins cool down. I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen now, but I think it will happen soon. There's
a reason why a bunch of companies are buying Bitcoin and not a bunch of altcoins.
Yes, this is absolutely true.
Even the fact, I was thinking about, even my dentist was talking to me about cryptocurrency when I got my root canal, and she was like, yeah, I'm invested in, my husband's invested in Bitcoin, and it's like, and then the only two other coins that she even heard of was Ethereum.
Ethereum.
How she pronounced it. Ethereum and
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin. So here's the thing, guys. When it comes to what are people really investing in on average, it really is either
it's Dogecoin.
It's either Dogecoin.
It's
or
Dogecoin.
Bitcoin.
It's Dogecoin.
Like the average person, probably Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
Or Doge. Sorry, I keep saying it wrong.
No, I love it. I
Dogecoin.
think it's hilarious.
Dogecoin. But the reality of the situation is, guys, Bitcoin is king, always will be king. There's a reason why the actual big boy investors hold so much of Bitcoin. The big boy
investors, yeah.
It's like, come on, guys. Like this altcoin nonsense, as cool as it is, it all is going to come right back to Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the king, and there's a reason why.
Yeah, and hey, listen, guys, and I'm sure Smay will agree with me on this. You can make a lot of money in altcoins. If you know how to do it, you can make a ton of money picking the right altcoin, riding into the moon, and getting out the right time. The problem is that's very difficult to do. My job is not to come on here and say, you're stupid for investing in altcoins. What are you doing, kiddo? You're going to lose all your money. I got told that when I quit college and started a YouTube channel. So believe me, I know just because someone says you're stupid doesn't mean that you actually are. You know how many times people told me, oh, Jebb, just give up that dream of having a multi-million subscriber YouTube channel running $1 billion company that goes out and changes the world. You know how many times I got told I was crazy for that? But I did it anyway because I believed in myself. But here's the thing. A lot of people believe in the altcoins. See the difference there? A lot of people believe in the altcoins, but they don't believe in themselves. They think if they get in the right altcoin, then that's going to make them a millionaire. They think that if they get in the right cryptocurrency, or the right ICO, or the right project, that's going to make them money. But at the end of the day, it's not the altcoin that makes you money. It's not Bitcoin that makes you money. It's you that makes you money. And that is the entire mission statement of what we do here. It is our mission to help you take back control of your destiny from those who stole it from you. I preach that every single day here in the office. That's my job. It is my job to make you realize that if you're proactive, which is habit number 1 in this book, that's why I have it sitting on my desk right here. If you're proactive and you take initiative and you take your life into your own hands and you don't wait around for the world to act on you, but you go and you act on the world, then you can make a difference in your life. And I strongly believe that that's possible. Subscribe to the channel if you get behind that. You can make money in altcoins, guys. You can do it. I believe in you. I made money on YouTube when everybody said I was crazy. The thing is, Bitcoin is a better project. Period. You can make money doing little swing trades on altcoins, yes. But if you want to be an investor, because I'm predominantly an investor now, you got to look at Bitcoin. Made my piece. Anyway, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I have a question from Freaky Style Fighter. He asked us
Freaky
yesterday,
Style Fighter.
and you said you would answer today, so I wonder if you're prepared.
Okay.
He asked, what is auto deleverage, and can you explain it?
Yes. So auto deleverage. I'm a little bit more ready for this. Unfortunately, Tim, who is supposed to hold me accountable for the things I say I'm going to answer on stream, is in the middle of a doctor's appointment. So sucks. Let's try again. Here's the deal. Auto deleverage is a system that leverage exchanges put in place to get their money back, because whenever you're using a leverage platform like Bybit or BitMEX or some of these other leverage platforms, they are loaning you money. If you think about it, if you take let's say a home loan out, you put 20% down, what are you doing? You're essentially using 5x leverage. If you think about it, you're putting down 1/5 of the amount of money it takes to buy the home. Say you buy a $500,000 home, you put $100,000 down. You just bought that home on 5x leverage. That's what you did. If you buy it on 3.5% on an FHA loan, then you just bought it on 15x leverage. It's margin. You're buying on margin. You're borrowing money. It's a loan. So auto deleverage is the exchange's way of getting their money back from you so that they can go and deploy it somewhere more profitably. Hope that makes sense. Let's put it this way. If a bank can make more money on interest in another loan, they're going to try and get you out of your loan so they can redeploy that money somewhere else to go and make more money on it. So ADL is Bybit's way of getting that money out of your trade so they can go and deploy it somewhere else and they can make more money. It's a profitable business. That's what you expect. So hopefully that's a better explanation than I was able to give you yesterday. Did that make sense to you, Smith?
Yeah, it made sense to me.
Okay, cool.
And that's saying something, because nothing makes sense to me. You know what I mean?
Smay, everything makes sense to you, buddy. You're a smart guy.
No, guys, I'm really not.
Bruce Wayne Jr. donated $10. Said, "Happy Friday, fellas." George speculated Elon Musk's motive is for Biden's Green New Deal subsidy. Fake news for fake gov for fake money swinging in the tree. Ooh, looks like you got a fan here. We gotta send that $10 over to the Smangatang Chair Foundation.
Wait, let me see this.
Bruce Wayne Jr.
Hey! I don't know about the rest of that comment, but hey, let's go.
He's like, I got support. I'll take it wherever I get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, somebody just asked you. Somebody commenting on you. They said, "Did Tim shave his beard?"
Yeah, you know what? I feel like this is actually what Tim would look like.
Definitely not how Zach's got a little beard going. He's rocking that. How you doing? You liking that, Zach? I think it looks good.
You gotta just rock a little bit of stuff.
I think he's looking sexy.
I had a beard for a while, and then
it's looking good. It's looking good.
I had a neck beard for a while.
Let's answer one more question. Jake Perry just donated $5. Said, thoughts on 100K in Link to be a millionaire this cycle. Love CT2A and smash the likes. My friend, as I just said, thank you for the donation, but you can make money anywhere. Link, I don't know enough. I don't know enough about Link to tell you. I can tell you this. I know a lot of smart people that like Chainlink. That's all I can tell you. I don't profess to know every single altcoin. I'm really not a small cap altcoin guy. I've played that game. I don't like that game. Personally, I think it's a lot better idea to hodl. That has made me, I'm saying this out of all humility, but I'm saying it to make a point. It's made me hundreds of thousands, over $1 million now in the last 3 years by just hodling and watching it grow and investing in it and making my money elsewhere. That is what's made me successful. So if you want to be a millionaire, I would prefer for you to put $50,000 into your mind, buy 500 books and read them, take a year off of work and do nothing but self-discovery and find clarity and find your mission, vision, core values, and your direction and your why for your own life. You do that, that's going to make you a millionaire, my friend. Link is not going to make you a millionaire, but if you put half of that money into Link and Bitcoin and Ethereum and you split that 1/3 on each of them, that'll probably make you a lot of money, but put the other half into yourself. If that means taking 4 months off of work, do it. If that means investing in your mind, do it. If that means going to a seminar, do it. But invest in yourself. If you got 100 grand sitting around, you got to make sure you're investing in yourself. There's a reason that I was a skinny twig when I came on here and did a face reveal, and I'm a little bit more muscular now. It's the reason because I want to be as healthy as I possibly can so that I can advance my mission and my ministry here on YouTube and help as many of you guys as possible. I'm investing in myself, not only in my mind, but also in my body, and I think I know for an absolute fact that is something that you have to do to become successful.
It's definitely paid off, guys. If you've seen the videos that I've seen of young Jebb, even pre-YouTube, oh my goodness, he's a different person. So, guys, listen to him. It worked for him.
Someone says, stop shilling your muscles. Hey, no, that's Tim. My man Tim, he's freaking buff. I know yeah. Cool. Guys, we're going to move on to Cardano. I know everybody is rearing and ready for that. We might go into overtime. Not going to guarantee it, but it seems like there's a lot of interest. Let's go ahead and jump on to my chart. Let's do it, my friend. We can see right here that Cardano just barely touched $2 last night. On this chart, it looks like it touched $1.95. On this chart, it looks like it touched $1.97. Everybody has a different opinion on where Cardano's all-time high is right now. I've literally heard 4 different all-time high figures from 2 different people. No one can agree on what exactly the all-time high is. For the sake of this video, we're going to call it $1.95. It basically touched $2. Here's the thing, and this is why you need to understand technical analysis. This is why you need to invest in yourself, because there's a tenet that I need you guys to understand. It is possible to predict with some degree of accuracy the future in cryptocurrency. It's not possible to tell the future with 100% accuracy. I hope you see the difference in that. I am not a soothsayer. I do not have an oracle. I do not have an almanac from 1985 and a DeLorean that can fly in the sky and say, hey, this is where we're going next and invest in this project. I can't do that because I'm not Superman or whatever. I can't turn back time and figure out where we're going. But what I can do is I can use technical analysis, and based on the science of technical analysis and the art of technical analysis, the science is the facts, the art is the feeling and the experience, I can use those tools to get a basic idea of where the market is going next. And that's why we teach technical analysis in CC2A. The link's in the description box down below. We've served over 4,000 students and counting, and I think it's a great product. Check it out if you're interested. Drop a 1 in chat if you love it. My point here is this. Technical analysis was able to tell us that Cardano was going to $1.88. And in fact, I've said on the channel here, I think in the next 12 months, it's going to probably between $8 to $15 and a $500 billion market cap. I have many reasons for believing that, but all of them come from investing in myself. That's the thing I preach, and I'll never stop because I think it's important. Nevertheless, we have an inverse head and shoulders pattern right here, or as we called it, an inverse Batman symbol, because that looks like the Batman ears. This has a price target that we can draw just like this. Gives us $1.88. That's review. The reason that I'm confident in Cardano going even higher than this, though, is something I talked about on ATB yesterday. Let's take a look at CoinMarketCap. Right now, many cryptocurrencies are doing very well. Dogecoin's obviously doing very well because of what Elon Musk tweeted a little while ago about him going into business with Dogecoin developers and whatnot. Cardano was the only cryptocurrency that was up yesterday. The question is why? Well, as I talked about in yesterday's stream, so I'll be brief, Cardano is the one cryptocurrency in the top 10 that didn't look overvalued and pumped up and built on hype and speculation right now. Not to say that Ethereum and Bitcoin won't go to $100,000 or $200,000 for Bitcoin and 5 figures for Ethereum, but they got there a little too fast. I hope you understand the difference between that. Cardano was not inflated. Cardano had the Africa special come out, didn't do anything. Cardano had some other big news come out, didn't do anything. If you take a look at the chart here, in the last 4 months, Cardano has basically traded sideways while the other cryptocurrencies have more than doubled. Cardano is undervalued compared to the rest of the market right now. So when it's rallying, it makes sense. If we take a look here at the 4-hourly chart, not the 4-hourly chart, let's go out to the daily chart. If we take a look here at the daily chart, you can even see that we're not massively overextended on RSI. Currently, we're sitting at 66. This market is rallying, and it's rallying in a big way. We saw a lot of sideways trading up here at $1.65. Notice these 5 days we traded straight sideways here. We had high volume, which confirms that is safe trading. And we also saw a bullish engulfing candlestick right here, where we saw a red candlestick followed by an engulfing green candlestick. That is a very bullish sign. On top of that, Cardano bounced off of the 20 daily exponential moving average, and we had a big green candlestick down here on volume to confirm this rally. This, my friends, in case you just missed half of what I said, I know I talk quickly and that was a lot of technical terms. Let's go to full screen. I want to break this down for you. This is good. This is very good. Feel free to go back and pick through everything I just said, but this is good. Cardano traded sideways at $1.65. I don't want you to miss this. It's never done that before. What does that mean? If it traded sideways at $1.65 with high volume, that means that the bears tried to cause Cardano to reject at $1.70 to $1.75, and they failed. And the bulls just won that victory. So when you're seeing sideways trading like that, and then the market continues in the uptrend, that basically means the bears put up a fight, and they lost. And that's what just happened to Cardano. The bears tried to fight it, and it didn't work, and Cardano's rallying now. And I think the reason for that is because the altcoins are overvalued. Bitcoin was in need of, well, Bitcoin's been in a correction, but Bitcoin trading sideways is a little bit undervalued. But the altcoins are overvalued. Ethereum was rallying way too quickly. It was overvalued compared to the rest of the cryptocurrency space. Now a lot of that money is going into Cardano. I was actually talking to Tim about this yesterday after the ATB show. For Cardano to go to $2, it needs like $2 billion to go into it in market capitalization. We don't have to jump onto my screen, but I'll tell you, Cardano is sitting at a $60 billion market cap. For it to go to $2 from $192 where it is right now, it needs to add $2 or $3 billion in market cap. We just saw $250 billion shaved off the crypto market in 2 days. We went from 2.5 trillion to 2.25 trillion. That's $250 billion gone. Where did that money go? It didn't just disappear. You got to basically apply the second law of thermodynamics that things can never be created nor destroyed to economies. You can't make it out of thin air, and it's not going to just disappear. Hopefully. That $250 billion is sitting on the sidelines in US dollars and cash right now. And people are waiting to see where they should deploy it. Now, some of it walked, and some of it's not coming back. Some of it was weak hands who are now scared of crypto, and they're going to go back to the stock market or real estate. But you got to realize, when we just saw $250 billion get sold, where's that money? It's sitting in cash, in people's bank accounts, in Coinbase balances around the world, and those people are looking, okay, where can I deploy my capital next? And here's the thing. Of all cryptocurrencies, which one did the best yesterday during the correction? Cardano. I strongly believe that this is Cardano's time. We talked about this on ATB yesterday. Ben totally agreed with me. I said on the show yesterday, Cardano right now is the one cryptocurrency that's not overvalued. It is trading right around where it should be trading. Everything else is trading higher than it should be. Cardano's not, and Cardano's doing well. So all that money sitting on the sidelines, where's it going to go? It's going to go into the leader. Who's the leader right now? Cardano. If you're looking for a great cryptocurrency to be in right now, I believe, based on technical and fundamental analysis, it is Cardano. But I'd love to see what chat is saying about that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before we read chat, let me say one thing. If you're interested in trading, I highly encourage you to sign up for Bybit. The link is in the description box down below. Humbly speaking here, guys, that affiliate link has helped this channel out exorbitantly. We have massive expansion plans going on behind the scenes. I've been in 2 8-hour meetings this week working with our executive team and the massive network that we have now, working to grow this channel so that we can make your life better and advance our mission and our ministry here. If you want to be a part of that, please subscribe to the channel. Sign up for Bybit with the link in the description box down below. We get a 40% commission on your trading fees, and it helps to support this channel. We thank you very much for anyone who uses that. Smay, what's going on in chat, buddy?
You know what else is going on, guys?
No, they don't know.
If you have a question that I don't get to, because there's a lot of them, use our support email. The email is, come on, Jebb, tell me the email.
Support at cryptojebb.com.
That is the email, guys.
And it is in the description.
Yeah, there we go. All right. And then,
Smay is fired because he forgot. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not Tim. All right. So anyways, guys, so we have a donation here from our good
Super
friend,
Googly Lily.
Super Googly Lily. And he says, hi, Jebb, could you have a quick look at the ADA I guess ADA ETH
over ETH.
chart.
Interesting.
I hold ETH from $110 during COVID.
I bought down there. I remember that.
And the bag is getting too heavy. Do you think it's sensible if I scale half of my ETH into ADA? He's got a heavy bag, guys.
I've been there, dude. When we pulled back on the COVID dip, let's jump onto the Ethereum chart really quickly. I want to tell you guys a little bit of my history and just show you why betting on the long run instead of betting on the next 5 minutes is the best way to do this. When Ethereum dumped back here in the beginning of the COVID pandemic, it pulled back to $87. I bought right here. I bought right there at $1.20. $126 on Ethereum. And you know what I thought to myself? I thought, crap, I missed the bottom. Crap, I should have bought more down low. Now, unfortunately, I only bought 2 Ethereum, but that 2 Ethereum is worth $10,000 now because I bought and I held. Ethereum's up 40x from then, and that's why you're asking this question, because those bags, I bet, are getting pretty heavy. So we're going to look at that ADA ETH chart here in a second. My point is this. Cryptocurrency is growing very quickly, and you don't want to get left behind because you're trying to trade all these altcoins. Every single person who's been in this space for a long time will tell you, bar some very lucky event like buying Dogecoin a year ago and still holding on to it, bar some black swan event like that, you're going to make the most money by buying and holding for a few years. Period. I mean, find some altcoins, trade in them. Sure, you need to be able to trade. I trade not even to make money anymore. The reason I trade is to keep myself in the game, and I'm like, okay, boom, I can come on this channel, I can talk about trading because I'm still doing it. I make my money from investments now, guys. Just being honest with you. You got to be able to hold the market for a long time. Obviously, I still trade because I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the best information. But at the end of the day, you need to be able to look and see, how am I going to invest in this market? How am I going to hold? Trading's great, but don't forget that investment. I see a lot of people talking about trading and trading and trading and trading, and then they forget the investment portfolio, and they made $2,000 in a year when they could have made $2 million by just buying and holding. Anyway, I made my piece on that. I talk about that almost every single day. Let's go ahead and jump on to ADA Ethereum, which is a chart I never thought I'd be doing analysis on. But let's take a look here. I have never once looked at this chart, just so you guys know. I don't do analysis on Ethereum trading pairs, but let's take a look. Here during the COVID dip, ADA was sitting down here at this level, 0.00023 Ethereum. It is now apparently rallied quite a bit more than ETH, but we can see that it is pulling to the downside. I bet what you're asking is, should you take some of that Ethereum out and put it into ADA? As far as technical analysis is concerned on this chart, guys, I can tell you right now, I can look for all the TA. This is a chart pretty much no one looks at, so there's not much here that is going to be useful other than this. This downtrend right here is significant because that is real, and people do need to know about that. Let's go to full screen. Let's discuss this. Technical analysis. I bet we were already on full screen. I'm just giving signals for no reason. Zach's over there just being awesome. Guys, here's the thing. Technical analysis is the art of looking at the chart and trying to figure out what other people are thinking. Not many people are going to be looking at ADA over Ethereum, so I wouldn't encourage you to do technical analysis on it. That being said, the trend of Ethereum becoming more valuable than Cardano is something that everybody knows. It's dominance shifting. This is essentially a dominance chart, seeing the dominance switch back and forth between each of them is important. If you're looking for a cryptocurrency to be in and your question is, should I move Ethereum bags to ADA? I'm not a big fan of switching around my investments and moving one bag to another. I don't play that game. If it's in Bitcoin, it stays in Bitcoin. If it's in Ethereum, it stays in Bitcoin. That's just the way that I do it. But you might not be like me. Maybe you want to sell some Ethereum and put it into ADA. Here's some questions I would have for you. Number one, which project do you believe in more? How much more? Use that question and your answer to that question to weight what your portfolio distribution will be. If you're 100% in Ethereum and 0% in ADA, then sure, go ahead and look for some more Cardano. If you believe in Cardano, 40% as much as Ethereum. But understand that you need to start with asking questions. What do I believe? That will inform your trades, and then that will be what makes you money. It's a good question.
Yeah. I would like to say real quick, because I like this thought of like talking about mindsets of where you're putting your investments and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would like to just shed a little bit of light of where I'm at with that, guys, because I don't think I'd really talk about it. There's a lot of jokes of either me being a no corner or me holding a bunch of Doge or whatever. First and foremost, the reality is, I am not as much of an enthusiast as everyone else on this channel. I invest in cryptocurrency. I'm a fan of cryptocurrency, but I'm not an enthusiast. I'm not digging through every little altcoin to invest in, right? So here's my mindset of like, how am I investing to help my future? And where I instantly go with that is Bitcoin first and foremost. If I'm going to put away a little extra cash that I have that I'm not needing to live from, that's going to go into Bitcoin. And then from there, I can be excited about projects that I think are going to be good technologies for the future, right? Like a Cardano or a Polkadot. I talk a lot about Polkadot because it doesn't get as much love as I wish it would for what it's trying to do.
Yeah.
But Ethereum, Polkadot, and projects like that, anything beyond that, I'm not even really interested in because I personally don't see much of the value in it, right? And one of the things that it makes me think about is when I go into even looking at altcoins, is there was this I don't know if you guys saw this clip from Steve Jobs when he was criticized for switching the coding language of the Mac from I don't know if he switched it, but he decided that the coding language on the Mac would be JavaScript instead of OpenGL, I think it is.
Yeah.
And this guy was criticizing him, and he was like just yelling at him on an open mic, basically. Just
I remember
like,
this.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Yeah, I remember this.
And he goes,
I remember the video anyway.
he's like, with Apple, what we do at Apple is our goal for when we create a technology is the fact that the first and foremost thing we think of is what is the user experience. And then we work backwards for what the technology is, right? If you ever start with the technology, then you try to find applications for it. And that's how I feel like what kind of happened with NFTs. Even though I think NFTs are starting to settle into where they need to be, it is kind of like that, a lot of these altcoins make the technology without thinking about what its use case will be. And you're going to pull it up?
I'm going to pull this up because, guys,
perfect.
Just to be clear, this might be the best point made on this entire stream, what Smay is saying right now. So can we show this? It's only about 2 minutes.
Yeah, go.
Are we going to be able to have audio on this?
No, let me grab the cord.
Is that something we can do quickly? If not,
Yeah, I can do quick.
is it okay? So Smay's gonna go ahead and grab a cable. I want to show you this clip. We might get a copyright strike or copyright claim for this, but this is important. Essentially, what Smay is saying, and I don't want to reiterate him too much, but I do want to quote Steve Jobs here. Steve Jobs is talking about what a lot of companies do is they come up with this new flashy technology and they say, "Oh my gosh, look at this technology! It's really cool. Go buy it." They did it backwards. You got to start with how do we serve the customer, and then how do we fit the technology to do that. Technology is simply efficiency. When I think of technology, I think of speed. Smay is right in my face. That's great. Let's see. When I think of technology, I think of speed. And when I think of speed, I don't think of customer experience. But what I do think of is I think of opportunity.
All right, you should be able to play.
Let's watch this video. Okay.
Let me put in these headphones to see if I can hear it.
We got a feed through here?
Saying yes.
We do? Cool. I'm going to play this. I can't hear it, so hopefully.
Focusing, right? You think, well, focusing is saying yes. No. Focusing is about saying no.
I think it is.
Focusing is about saying no. And you've got to say no, 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 no. And when you say no, you piss off people. And they go talk to the San Jose Mercury, and they write a shitty article about you. You know? And it's really a pisser. Because you want to be nice. You don't want to tell the San Jose Mercury, the person that's telling you this, just was asked to leave or this or that or this or that. So you take the lumps. And Apple's been taking their share of lumps for the last 6 months in a very unfair way. And it's been taking them, like an adult. And I'm proud of that. Focus is about saying no. And the result of that focus is going to be some really great products where the total is much greater than the sum of the parts. And some mistakes will be made, by the way. Some mistakes will be made along the way. That's good, because at least some decisions are being made along the way. And we'll find the mistakes, we'll fix them. Mistakes will be made, some people will be pissed off, some people will not know what they're talking about, but I think it is so much better than where things were not very long ago. You've got to start with the customer experience and work backwards to the technology. You can't start with the technology and try to figure out where you're going to try to sell it. And I've made this mistake probably more than anybody else in this room. And I've got the scar tissue to prove it. And I know that it's the case. And as we have tried to come up with a strategy and a vision for Apple, it started with what incredible benefits can we give to the customer? Where can we take the customer? Not starting with, let's sit down with the engineers and figure out what awesome technology we have, and then how are we going to market that?
So I couldn't hear that. I hope that was the right clip. I think it was. Here's the point he's making, and we'll move on from this. Steve Jobs is saying a lot of people try and come up with a technology and fit it to the market. You got to start with the market and figure out how technology can help that market. Too many altcoins are saying, hey, look at us. We got this cool technology. Let's go shove it down people's throats and try and make them buy it. But that's not the way capitalism works. The altcoins that start with the end in mind, which, by the way, is the second chapter of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, the companies that do that become successful. The altcoins that do that become successful, Too many altcoins are saying, hey, look at our technology. We're going to try and market it. No one cares. There's so many kinds of videos that we can make on this channel that would be very high quality, that we would love to do, but you guys wouldn't watch them, so we don't do them. Yeah. We start with what you want, and then while we are providing you what you want, we also provide you what you need and instill our mission, vision, core values in it. Hopefully that's a good answer to that.
Yeah, and just the one last point I was trying to make was, and that's why specifically when I talk about what I'm invested in is, or at least what I look to invest in. I don't have a lot of investing money right now, but what I look to invest in is projects specifically like Cardano, right? Because Cardano is very specific about what it's trying to do, right? It's very specific about the problem it's trying to solve. Same with Polkadot. Polkadot is very specific about what it's trying to solve.
Yep.
And when you find, that's why one of my biggest criticisms of NFTs were the fact that they made this technology, and they were kind of like, well, we can use it for digital trading cards, we can use it for digital art, we can use it for, and like they kind of didn't really know what really it was supposed to be used for. I think that is the biggest thing to keep in mind when you're looking at altcoins, and should be, first, the two main things that I think of, and Jebb, you can disagree with me, is one, are they solving a problem, and are they intentional about solving that problem? And two, do people agree with you?
Absolutely.
Because people need to agree with you.
Yeah, people need to. Yeah, no, Smay's totally right. And a lot of projects, a lot of companies, we sometimes find ourselves falling into this. Guys, someone was laughing at us saying, aha, you're having an executive quarterly planning meeting. That's a joke. Guys, we have 13 employees here. This is a fast-growing company. We have to do this kind of stuff. We are a business, and we are out to make a profit so that we can advance our mission and try and impact the world in a big way. We sometimes fall into the trap of, hey, we're solving a great problem. The part about people caring is pretty important. If you guys didn't care about what we were saying, we would have no platform in your life. Think about that. A lot of altcoins are doing that, and be careful about getting into an altcoin that does that. Guys, it's a very good point. Someone said in chat, Smay stole the show. I think he absolutely did. Good for you, Smay. Good job, man. You're doing a great job.
Like the stream, guys.
Like the stream. Let's get to 1,000 likes. By the way, I have to answer a question because I said I would. Someone asked me, Jebb, why would you not do technical analysis on Ethereum over ADA or ADA over Ethereum? The reason that I don't think it's a good idea to do a technical analysis on that chart is because let's think about what technical analysis is. Technical analysis is the art of looking at the price action and trying to figure out what everyone else is thinking, because if you can figure out what other people are thinking, you can figure out how they're trading, and so therefore it circles back and you can see how the price will move in the future. But it's not just look at the price to see where the price is going. It's look at the price to see what people are thinking so you can see how they're trading and affecting the price so that you can see how the price will change. If you skip that step and forget to think about the trader and the investor who are moving the market themselves, you lost the whole point. The whole point of technical analysis is trying to figure out what these people think. That requires that the people are thinking based on the chart. If no one's looking at a chart, the chart is absolutely useless. The MACD can say whatever the hell it wants, but if nobody pays attention to it and trades by it, it has no bearing on the market. Period. Not many people look at the ADA Ethereum chart, so it's not very useful, but that downtrend, that steep downtrend, the shifting of market capitalization from Ethereum to ADA, that is a trend that people see, and that is a trend that is important. The rest of it, though, as far as MACD and RSI and volume and all that stuff on that chart, I just don't care about it. As far as the trend is concerned, that is important, though. Good question.
Serious question alert from Chihuahua Chill says, Jebb, please tell us when you will wear the sunglasses next.
Whenever you want, baby.
Whoa! It's getting hot in here, guys. Sheesh! Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna get me act up in here, Jebb. Chill out,
goodness.
Bro.
Good Lord. I'm gonna regret that one.
Yeah, I think I am too. All right, guys.
I'm waiting to see what the chat says on that.
You wanna know what I'm waiting for?
What's that?
I'm waiting for more people to purchase CT2A with the link in the description, guys.
Dang.
Oh, man.
Guys, make sure to smash that subscribe button if you were enjoying the stream. Guys, we got about 4 minutes left here. What would you like to see? Ethereum. That's a good point. We're going to talk about Ethereum very quickly. Let's do this. Ethereum, my friends, let's go ahead and jump onto my screen because I completely forgot to talk about it and we said we were going to. Ethereum has been in this rising trading channel over the last couple of weeks. We broke bearish out of it. Now we're testing this as resistance. That's important. Pay attention to that. It's down here on the linear chart, by the way. If it's not showing up, it's on the linear chart. Is why. It is now turning into resistance for Ethereum, and we need to pay attention to that. I told you guys that we were going to break bearish out of this probably relatively soon. Well, guess what? That happened. The reason we knew that is because this is too steep of an uptrend. Eventually, Ethereum's just not going to be able to maintain it. But what we have seen is we've seen strong support come in right around this level right here at $3,613. This is a strong level of support for Ethereum. So right now we have an upper limit. It's this uptrending level of resistance, and a flat limit right here on this flat level of support. Pay attention to that. Also be paying attention to the volume. The volume is remarkably healthy right now, but watch to see if that starts weaning off, because again, if Ethereum starts losing a lot of its volume, a lot of its exuberance, a lot of its run, then that money is going to move somewhere. If it moves into Bitcoin or Binance Coin or Dogecoin or Cardano or wherever, that time will tell, but eventually that money will go somewhere else in the cryptocurrency market, and you're not going to want to miss where it does. We also see that there's a bullish engulfing candlestick right here on the daily chart. That's a good sign. And MACD and RSI look relatively healthy. MACD is converging on itself. Watch out for a bearish cross, but at the moment anyway, I see I see Ethereum trading sideways for the next couple of days, not necessarily a giant correction anymore. Let's go back to full screen. There wasn't much to talk about on Ethereum. That's part of the reason why I left it for the end, but thank you for reminding me. Let's see here. What do we have? Someone said, Jebb, you killed it yesterday on BitBoy Show. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm actually going to be on the show every Thursday, so we have a reserved spot on that, so look forward to that again.
Yay.
Any final thoughts from anyone?
I love you guys.
Someone asked me, did Ethereum reset the TD sequential? Let's jump onto my screen really quickly. That's an update I forgot to give you. Yes, Ethereum did reset its TD sequential, and that is something I was looking for. I've been telling you guys for a week I wanted to see that happen, and it did. That's all I had on the chart, but that's a very good sign. I'm going to keep reading chat here. Let's see. We have 1 minute. Good job around the blockchain, man. Thank you, Tyler. They hit a record in viewership that day, or yesterday. It was good.
I had something that I was about to say, and then I completely forgot it, so... Obviously, it wasn't that important.
Don't draw no dinosaurs on the chart. You don't draw stegosauruses anymore. They're all on one chart. They're all like, I have this chart that I just keep to myself, and I draw dinosaurs on it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, It's cool. You did not read my super chat. Oh no, Obed, where's your super chat? I gotta go find it. Obed, repeat what you said in the super chat. I'm so sorry. Gotten busy here. It doesn't even. It's not even there anymore. So go ahead and type in.
We're just a bunch of goobers.
We are a bunch of goobers. I am sorry.
Oh man. I saw somebody say, Smay Sing. Guys, we
did that.
We did that once, and we'll never do it again. Unless...
Jebb is almost as smooth as I am.
If we can hit 2,000 likes in the next 60 seconds.
Yep.
60 seconds. We can hit 2,000 likes, then I'll do it. But I don't think you guys are going to do it,
Someone said, BitBoy just hit 1 million subscribers. When are we going to do that? Within 12 months. That's the goal. We're hitting 500K by the end of the year, and we're going for 1 million sometime by summer of next year. So look out for that. All righty. Well, guys, that is going to have to wrap it out for this video. Someone said I would like a dishonest opinion, please. You're at the wrong channel for that, my friend. But if you are here for honesty and integrity and learning how you can revolutionize your own life so that you're able to go and make a difference in your own life, so you're able to go and help others, if that's something you can get behind, subscribe to the channel and like the video. We very much appreciate everyone who has joined the channel in the last 24 hours. Thank you so much to Ben Armstrong over at BitBoy Crypto and his entire team, BJ and TJ and all of the J's over there. He's got a lot of people with names ending in J. And DZ, I think. Sorry, DZ. I'm bad at names. Your real name's Nick, I think. Anyway, thank you so much to the team over there. Really looking forward to working together with them again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. That is going to wrap it out for today's video. Before we go, though, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Boom.